Alrighty, so member number 93 of johnthebond.com just signed up a few moments ago, and you wouldn't believe what their username was if I told you. The username of Sunny. Now, I can assure you that this is not a setup. This was not by design. This had nothing to do with me other than the fact that I run the website. But the 93rd foundation member of johnthebond.com signed up with the username Sunny. Now, why does this matter? Why is this significant? Most of you will have worked some of it out already, but let's go through this. It is supposedly 93 million miles from the sun to Earth. Supposedly 93 million miles, give or take, is the average distance that the Earth is from the sun, supposedly, according to certain scientific or establishment outlets. So right there you've got the coincidence between the username Sunny and the fact that he's the 93rd person, he or she is the 93rd person to sign up to johnthebond.com as a foundation member. And of course, at the moment, we're doing a celebration. Every person who signs up, before we get to member number 100, I'll make one of these welcome videos for them. And so anyway, Sunny signs up as member number 93. Okay. But it goes a little bit further than that, because what a lot of people don't realize is the significance, the magical, the occult significance of 93. So let's go through some of the flight numbers that supposedly flew into the Twin Towers and the other disasters that happened that day. We had flight number 11. We had flight number 77. We had flight number 93. And flight number 175. That's correct. Now, which two of those flew into the Twin Towers? It wasn't 77. That flew into the Pentagon. And it wasn't 93. That flew into Shanksville. This is all the official story, of course. No, it was these two. It was number 11 and 175. So let's get a different number for that. Let's go orange. So 11 and 175 flew into the two towers. Now, what happens if you add those two numbers and divide by 2? Why, you get 93. Another 93. So you've got a flight, and you've got the average of the two flights hit the towers, averaging to 93 on September 11. Now, if this is the first that you've ever heard someone speak about these kinds of topics, if you're new to this, then you have every excuse for saying, "Oh, JLB, man, this is crazy, man. It's cherry picking. It's like conspiracy stuff, man." Blah, blah, blah. Sure, when I was an idiot, I would have said the same thing. But there's far more to this than meets the eye, and only those who take the time to study are going to see all of this. They're going to understand the significance, and then they're going to realize that this is very useful information to employ in your life. Now, it goes a bit further, but let's check out what 93 means in Thelema. This is Crowleyan or Crowleyan magic. I keep mispronouncing it. It's Crowleyan. In Crowleyan magic, what does 93 mean? Why, it just happens to be one of the most significant numbers in Crowleyan magic. Why is that? Because Thelema adds to 93 with their number system, as does Agape, which means love, and of course the 11 words, the mantra of Thelema is, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." So in other words, on September 11, let's go back to this here, you've got the 93, and you've also got the other 93 hidden in plain sight. 77, it hit the Pentagon, and 11, the magic 11 words, all by coincidence, of course, right, if you are an idiot. 93 also being the supposed distance between the Earth and the Sun. But who tells you these figures? Okay, who's responsible for convincing you that there's a 93 million mile gap between the Earth and the Sun? Who's responsible for telling you that? Man, I could sit here and go into so much more detail, but I want to keep these videos nice and brief, because I've probably got several to make today. This is the second one so far. No doubt there'll be more to come sooner rather than later. But I'll make one more point. When I go out to the park to do my exercise and my stretching for the day and try and get my sunlight for the day, I'm now in the habit of looking towards the sun with my eyes open, not directly at the sun, but close enough so that I'm getting sunlight into not just my body, but into my mind, and thinking good thoughts as I stretch and take deep breaths on the way up, and then as I relax, letting out the bad thoughts as well, letting out all the negativity that builds up from mixing with the lemmings on a daily basis. And this might sound crazy to you if you've never tried it, but I seriously recommend you give this a go. Go and praise the sunshine. Go and praise the sunlight. You see, they tell us that the ancient Egyptians used to pray to the sun god. The ancient Egyptians are a hoax. They didn't exist. They never existed. It's a relatively recent fabrication. It's make-believe. Now, why would the establishment be telling you that those crazy old Egyptians were praying to the sun? Why would they tell you that? Gee, I wonder. Go and give this a try. Go and look towards the sun. Not directly at it. Don't hurt your eyes, but close enough to get sunlight into your body, into your mind. Think good thoughts, stretch, take deep breaths, get sunlight onto your skin, and then as you're walking home, see what happens. See what happens. I'll tell you what's happened to me. My life has gotten significantly better from that particular change and several others, and life just keeps getting better and better. So to all of you namby-pamby, TV's lying, government's lying to us, shill's coming to get us, to all of you losers, let me give you some advice. Try to take responsibility for your life. Try to let the sun shine in. Try to enjoy what's going on right now, because this is a beautiful time to be alive. And maybe, just maybe, eventually, do what that shall be, the whole of the law. Welcome, Sonny, to johnthebond.com, and until next time, you guys, take care of yourselves.